Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my tour of Hill Lodge right here in Dorset, which is my home county, and I'm going to show you around this today, which is an accessible lodge. There's 3 bedrooms, room for 6 people, and most importantly, room for me, because it's fully wheelchair accessible, which is really awesome indeed. Excited to show you around all the little bits and pieces that make this accessible and why it's really awesome, and I'll be sure to put any information about the place in the description down below, so be sure to go and check that out. Right, without further ado, let's go on with our tour. So we work our way down. One thing you notice when you first come in is a quintessential phone box, which is pretty cool, and then you're coming in. So we've got the property here. It's just an annex of somebody's house, so the owners do live on the property, so they've got their garages and gardens, for example, in their house. But our bit that we're in is in this bit here. Let's go down the path. Come on, Alice. So as we come down the path, we get an overview of the garden part here, and we'll show you a little bit more of that in a minute. But essentially what is here is a private bit for if you are staying here. So the owners don't use this bit. It's just for if you are staying here as a guest. Lovely little water feature in that as we go down through here. So come through the tunnel, got my car parked up here, trusty, coming down nice and sheltered, so once you get out of the car you're not getting wet. Coming down to the main garden. So here's the main garden area now. So we've got a nice little seated area. We had a barbecue set up the other week, and we've got this lovely pond with loads of fishies in it, and a nice water feature going, and beautiful surroundings, lovely walnut tree. It's really nice and peaceful here. There's a main road just over there, but you can barely hear it. Nice, quiet, secluded, bit of a sun trap, especially when it's not a day like today, which is really cloudy, but that is the way it is. We are in England after all, and it is the springtime. So I'll give you a little story of why we're actually here before we actually go and look inside. We're here because I had a flood recently, and my friend Becky, who I play wheelchair rugby with, I knew she had a place with an annex, and I knew it was fully wheelchair accessible because it was set up for her. But basically I contacted her and reached out and said, hey, is it available? And it was. So we've been staying here for about 2.5 months on and off. There was a couple of times we weren't here, but it's been absolutely fantastic for me, and I can't wait to show you the rest of this place. But out here has been such a good feature of it, working, having this as my backdrop, having friends and family over when we can, social distance and all that kind of rubbish. But when we can, we've been able to get out here and really enjoy it and make the most of it, especially on the days that it's not been as cold and as grey as it has been. Let's go inside and show you the rest of it now. So, nice, easy, flat entranceway. There is no step to get in here. This is just one of the entrances. The other entrance was up by the car. We'll show you that as we go out though. So coming in here, nice flat entryway, not even having to do any sort of back wheel balance to get in and out. So perfect. So come on in, Alice. Close that door behind you. It is cold after all. Should get some lights on. Let's get some lights on so it's a bit bright in here. So, and let's start with probably the first thing you notice as you come through, which is the kitchen. Now, kitchens is somewhere that you don't normally get when you go on holiday unless you go somewhere self-catering. Even if you do, even if it's an accessible place, sometimes the kitchen isn't accessible. However, that isn't the case here. It is very much accessible, and I have been able to use it quite often. I mean, I'm the main person who cooks, so I use this every day, really, and it's been absolutely fine. If you've seen my house tour, you know some of the things that I use that are really accessible, and it's got some of the similar features here. So nice low down oven with a pull out tray, which is a really handy thing to have, so you can just pull stuff out of the oven, put it there, wait for it to cool down or serve up from there. Coming around, low drawers here, which is really handy. Nice low surface bit here so we can prepare food, and then obviously the hob, nice induction hob, which is really handy. I've never used an induction hob before coming here, bit of a learning curve, but I've actually learned to love it because the heat coming off from here is a lot less, so I'm a lot less to burn myself, not having that sensation in my arms. Can get right the way under, so I can do my omelettes in the morning, and then if I ever did do it, I could do the washing up as well. That's Alice's realm. I do the cooking, she does the washing up, so that's handy. So yeah, I can get under there and do that. So if you're so inclined to wash up, you can. And obviously I can make tea, use microwave, all of that, and I've got another little surface prepared area here. I tend to use this one a little bit more if I am to use prepared stuff. We've got a fridge with a freezer inside, nothing too fancy there, and a dishwasher. Pretty standard stuff for staying around. Let's swing that around now, and we come into the lounge area. So it's an open plan design here. We've got a dining table, 2 sofas, and a TV. This is just our configuration. However, they do say that you can move it around however you want. The reason we got this mainly is because I've been using the dining table as my desk. And as I said, I've got this amazing, huge window display of this amazing scenery, which has been really nice whilst I've been working. And if you've been watching my live streams and you've seen that backdrop, this is what my view has been, and you've been seeing me here. So it's been absolutely fantastic. Loads of room. Got all my gym equipment here that I've been able to do the whole, just what I've been able to do as normal as I at home. So that's really fantastic. Excellent stuff. Let's move through to the rest of the flat. So you might notice up there, that doorway, it's a little bit higher. And then you come around here and you go, steps? There's steps? How on earth am I going to do that? I'm in a wheelchair, I don't do steps. Well, that is where you'd be wrong, because there's this amazing set of stairs this is. And I don't say that often, but simply you just press one of these buttons here, and then, if you've seen my Instagram videos already, you've seen this. But that comes down, 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 down. Try and get my arm out of the way so you can see it. And then, now it's a platform. I go onto the platform, and then press the button, and up I go. And now, those stairs are no longer stairs. It's a lift. How fantastic is that? If this was just a ramp put in, it's quite a big step, so it'd be really long to fit with building compliance and that. So really handy to have something that can go in a small space like that. Should I put it back down steps for you?
That'd be nice.
All right. So coming back down, so you can see it moving back into the right position. And then transforming back into stairs, so that people that can use stairs again. Right, coming up.
I can use stairs.
Yeah. Alright, so before we go into this part, which is where I stay, Alice, do you want to go upstairs and show them? So Alice is going to go upstairs. So this is a room, there's got room here for 6 people. That's 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Alice is going to show you around one of them. One of them's got a bath in. I believe only one's got a bath in, doesn't it? Yeah, one's got a bath.
Both en suite.
But they are both en suite. You've got one with nice views over the hill here, which is Beacon Hill. And yeah, I've not actually been up there myself, but I've seen the pictures and it looks very nice. So you might be wondering, this bit isn't accessible, which is very true. It's steps to get up. This is more if you are coming here and you've got multiple guests, say you're a family, or you have other people coming that aren't in a wheelchair or don't need the accessibility of the downstairs. However, this hasn't affected our stay. We don't use the upstairs here, we've just used the downstairs. There is a downstairs bathroom, which is where bedroom and bathroom, which is where I'm currently in the doorway of, whilst Alice is upstairs. So yeah, while she's showing you that, yeah, Alice has kind of used it as a little bit of a getaway zone, especially if I'm doing live workouts and that, been able to get away and do some of her own work whilst I've been doing that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we are very happy with just the downstairs. Although the upstairs is there, it's not needed for us, but it is there if you had someone to come over. You coming back down?
Coming.
Hello! Hello! I'm ready to go through. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cool. So right, now we are coming into the main bedroom area here. If we come right in first and have a look around, we have got this whopper of a bed, huge bed here, which is really great. So again, you can shuffle this around as much as you want. They've said to us it normally is up against that wall, and that side is a profiling bed, so it goes up, down. I think it does rolling as well if you want. I don't know, I have not really tried it out, but I don't use that at home. It's not really a big fan of it myself. So we moved around because I like transferring this side personally, so we've moved it around, and it means that in the night as well I like to roll over to that side and give Alice a nice cuddle. So yeah, that's why we've moved it around, but you can change it to your desires. They're pretty flexible on how you want it. Got a nice dresser here, which is just handy. I can actually, if I wanted to, get underneath, so I was so inclined if I need to do anything in the mirror. Obviously you can't improve on this, so and then you've got cupboard space there as well, so it's really ideal for longer stays like we've been staying here. Big cupboard, loads of space, and obviously upstairs there's more as well if you've got more guests. If you come back around here, Alice, and then we will show you the last thing, which is the bathroom, which is another really important thing for if you are a wheelchair user. You need a fully accessible bathroom, and that is the same thing here. So I don't know, I might have to come in, you come in afterwards to show it all off, but in here we've got washing machine, which is stay open door. We've got a washing machine, which is great because something we need to do, and then we've got toilet, which has got plenty of space, handrails if you need it. I can get my shower chair over it, which is my commode and my shower chair, which you might have seen in my house already. It's the same one, so we've been using that. Can move it over. There's enough space in here so I can maneuver around. Only just enough space. It's a bit tight, but to have two chairs in, which is pretty impressive still. If you had to get two chairs around. Got a sink that I can get under nice and easily, which is great, and then the shower area, and it's all a wet room, so the water can go everywhere and it'd be absolutely fine. No issues there whatsoever, so that's really handy indeed. And that pretty much wraps up all of the flat tour. I'm just going to let Alice go in and have a quick look around, and then I'm going to meet you by the door over here. Wonderful camera work, darling.
Very tricky.
Yeah. I just hope it's been recording this whole time. Alrighty. So, coming through here, we're going out would you call this the front door or the back door to the place?
I change every day.
They're both side doors. So come through here, and then we come back out. Nice little ramp down. Pretty easy. And we come back out to exactly where we started. Some few other cool things about being here. One is the location is absolutely amazing. We're right on Poole Harbour, really easy access to the beaches. You've got all of Studland, Jurassic Coast really nearby, but closer than that even, this is Beacon Hill. Often there's cows that come up to these fields and you can see them. They're not there today, unfortunately. You've got Upton Heath, which is really great for walking, nice accessible paths that we found out that you can go along nice and flat. And yeah, it's just such an amazing, peaceful, quiet, lovely place to stay, and I highly recommend it. I say I've been here for a couple of months due to the flood, but I couldn't have been in a happier place. Kind of want to be here now. Can we move in?
Can I ask?
We can ask. Anything else I missed?
The hosts are lovely and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, the hosts are really, really nice here. So it's Becky and Paul. Becky is a good friend of mine. Paul is her husband, and I've known them for quite a few years now. They operate this, run this. They live next door. Fantastic hosts. They help with anything that we need. The other side of their business, so this is just one side of their business, is accessible safari tours, which I think we've been trying to lay a few hints, trying to blag a safari tour at some point. But essentially they go to southern parts of Africa, so that's South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, those sort of places. And they do these accessible safari tours. So we'll leave a link down below to their website so you can go check all that stuff out and see what they do. But if you,
video will be coming.
yeah,
one day.
if you make sure you hit the like button. The more likes we get, the more people I know want to see that safari tour for sure. But I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That was a good tour. That was a good tour. One take. That's what we like to see. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did like it, be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. But for now, guys, I hope you did enjoy this. We're only here for another week, and we're going to be somewhere different. You might already know where it is, depending on when this video comes out. But we're looking forward to showing you all about that. I won't say too much yet. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you very soon. Bye.